want to go first since you're Angel or?
Yeah, I'm Andre. I'm taking over for Angel.
Right, keep it in the A's. Okay.
Yeah. Keep it in the A's. What's the challenge of going against a team like Boston back-to-back like this?
We know they're a good team. We know that any night they have the ability and come and play at a high level. So we can't let what happened last night have us fighting from down. We can't let that happen again, or we might be in trouble.
They play with a different physicality early in that game in your mind. I know you got tangled up a little bit early. Did that get you guys going, and does that kind of wake you up?
It definitely woke us up last night. They, especially having Marcus Smart anchoring their defense, they played very physical, and we came out flat. And, they hit us. As I say, they threw the first punch. And, we had to reciprocate that and come out and play harder.
What is the crowd? It's easy for us to say on television, radio, whatever. So the crowd is into it. What did the crowd mean to you guys the other night?
It meant a whole lot. That's the loudest I've heard the crowd being in Cleveland, honestly. And what a lot of people have been saying, that's the loudest it's been since Brian left. It's been a different level of just the support from the fans. And it really got us going. Just them helping, cheering us on, giving that extra boost of energy. I really think that's the reason we won the game.
What do you make of the buy-in from the fans when it comes to attaching themselves to this particular group?
It's fun. It's fun to say that the fans are bought in just as much as we are. They're along for the ride. They're here to support us through thin and thick, and they're here to support us. That's really it. Yeah.
And then for you guys, you keep losing bodies as the season goes on here, but you've been able to overcome that. How have you been able to do that? What's the key?
Just being ready. I mean, see, this is a perfect example. He's come back from being out for 2 weeks or however long he was, and he's in here getting ready for his time to come back. And there's a lot of other guys that are doing the same thing. So we're just doing a lot of stuff off the court to be on the court.
Do you sense that that's different than maybe how it works with some other teams around the NBA?
I can't speak for other teams. I know everybody has a certain level of what they do off the court, but I think what separates us is just our buy-in to each other. Take basketball out of it, our buy-in to each other as persons, as people, and that helps us come in and play harder.
Jarrett, last year, obviously, there were times where you guys were down early in the fourth quarter, have a bad quarter and not be able to bounce back.
Right.
Being able to, not even just Saturday, but a couple times throughout the season as well, you guys being able to do so.
Right.
What's different about that aspect of as well, and what has it shown you how much you guys have grown in that area of being able to do that?
I think it's part of us maturing and extra part of our confidence. Last year it just wasn't a great year for Cavs basketball. We went in, it was like, we had another third quarter. It was like a curse on us. The third quarter is when we come out flat. But this year, it's like, no, we're not going to have that anymore. We come out with energy. As you saw in the third quarter, that's where we really turned the game around last night. So it's really just a bout of confidence and maturity.
Was there in the offseason or early in the season, were there conversations about that? Or was it just sort of I don't know, were there conversations about this need to this can't be a thing again, or how did that, I guess, work for you?
Right. There wasn't a necessarily conversation about the third quarter or something like that. It was really set from the beginning that we're going to have a mentality to improve in all of our negative areas, which I think we've done a great job on this season.
And then overall, with that, looking at that back-to-back of the game against the Pistons, but then also, I guess, how do you guys have continued to showcase who you are and building that consistency, because it is still early, but this consistency factor is playing a role in this.
I think with anything, it's about how you start. It's about, if we came out in this season flat, it wouldn't have been a good look. It wouldn't have been how we wanted to show ourselves. And we know it's a long season. We know there's 70 games left. But that still doesn't deter how we want to show how the Cavs are. It's true. First impressions mean a lot. And that's what we're showing the league, that this is how we're going to play and this is who we are.
You plan on going on a personal poster tour this season? Catching a lot of offers.
Wherever the cameras follow, that's where I'm going to be.